Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another first reviews reaction video with your big boy buddy Gore, and I am here to take a look at the first reviews for our Fantastic Four First Steps, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, peak Marvel. Marvel's so back. Oh, I'm moving my thing. Marvel's so back. Marvel's so back, as the friggin' trailer recently said. It's also a live action Incredibles, which is weird because Incredibles was just an animated version of Fantastic Four, and now this is incredible. I mean, I guess you can do that. It's just a little weird. Anyway, you know how like everybody's just like Uncharted is like Indiana Jones, but then like after Uncharted came out, Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones, people were like, it's like a kind of like Uncharted. I'm like, what? Like, I mean, I know the last two Indiana Jones movies sucked ass, but no, please. Anyway, I saw people say that, by the way. To be fair, they might have said it as a joke. There were tweets. It's a little hard to whatever. Anyway, my prediction, the early reviews were really positive for Fantastic Four: The First Steps. So I'm guessing we're gonna get like a Thunderbolts situation here, where it's like high 80s, low 90s. I'm gonna guess 90. I'm gonna say straight up 90%, which is pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. But I've also disliked Marvel movies in the past that have had really high scores. So Thunderbolts is not one of them, by the way. I did like Thunderbolts. I didn't love it like some people, but I did like it. Mind you. So I know everybody, some people think, oh, I just shit on Marvel. I do like to shit on Marvel. Mainly because I know it pisses off some people. Also, I think it deserves it kind of because a lot of the movies are just not great and they spend so much money on. That's so much money. I shit on Jurassic World the same way. Like Jurassic World spends so much money and they're dog shit movies, you know? So, hey, if you like them, that's fine. I think they're dog shit movies though. So. Me saying it's dog shit does not mean you should think they are dog shit too. I would wish some people would be a little bit more critical of certain things, you know. But if you're just seeing, you want to see dinosaurs, I guess, you'll get it, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm gonna guess 90%. So let's find out. On Metacritic, 72. All right, there it is. All right, let's see. Is it better than the other Fantastic Four movies? I'm gonna guess yes. But that was always going to be the guess. So let's see. Oh, so close. So close. 2% off. God damn it. That's pretty good. Hey, it's already certified fresh. I can see Disney paid that one off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They paid off the reviewers, not Rotten Tomatoes. Anyway, so, oh my God. I'm so happy it's less than 2 hours. Oh, it's so nice. 88%, no average rating. Can't see that anymore because, you know, we didn't want that, I guess. I wanted it, but what the fuck ever. All right, so let's check out some reviews. Oh, wait. My girl. Where is she? We're going to read her first. I do have a headache, so maybe doing her voice is probably not a good idea. I've had a headache all day. Yeah, I might have to go to a doctor. I've been having headaches a lot recently. It's probably just brain cancer. No big deal. All right, let's see. She's got to be here. What, she didn't get the early access? No, there's no way. She has to be like one of the first reviews, right? Come on, she's got to be. They gave her the first watch. She's not the first one. What? This is bullshit. I'm calling people. I'm making calls. I'm getting this checked. I'm figuring this shit out. All right, where is she? Dude, she loved it so much she reviewed it twice. Whoa, that's crazy. Where is she? Where's Grace Randolph? I just realized I didn't say who I'm talking about. Wait, she reviewed it again? IGN gave it they only gave it a 7? Don't they know Marvel is back? The trailer said Marvel's back. All right, I guess we'll just read it as we go. Sadly, she's not here. A stylish, soulful, and refreshingly different superhero film, one that proves that MCU still has new ground to break. Okay. Although it arguably plays it a bit safe may have been exactly what the Fantastic Four needed. I don't think it needs to go crazy. Just nice little story. Introduce this family. That's all you need. Considering the team's rocky history of cinematic adaptations. Oh, I should say this. I know the two movies are bad. I'm not talking about the Roger Corman one, which is also very, very campy and fun. And it's shitty. It's low budget, but it's fun. It's really bad, but it's a good B movie. I really like the original two movies. And when I say the original two, obviously, you know, 2005, 2007 ones. They're not good movies either, but I grew up with them and I really like them. So, anyway, although everybody plays a bit of a heartfelt homage to the comics of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, invoking their cosmic, utopian, and wacky spirit through humor, but without falling into self-parody. Okay. Oh, wow. Film Threat liked it? That's crazy. Fantastic Four First Steps is good, that when it should have been great. Well, hey, you should take good at this point. They do not like Marvel movies now. That sounds like... The MCU nailed it. The stakes are high. All 4 members of the team play the roles exceptionally and share perfect chemistry. Galactus is a spectacle that must be seen in IMAX. Best balance of tone in an MCU film in a long time. Thank God. The tone has been fucked. Even in Thunderbolts, it's kind of fucked, honestly. But actually, it might even be more fucked than that. But because there were so many really good moments that it kind of overshadowed it. First Steps is really, as its title suggests, a getting to know you phase, taking a feature length runtime to reassure you that I can't read that. See, Marvel didn't screw it up this time with that score. Damn, bro. Mission mostly accomplished. Damn, bro. Fantastic Four First Steps. We're great on a curve now. First Steps is without doubt the easiest access point into the MCU in years. Well, it's a completely different... Technically, it's a completely different universe, right? Because it's like its own version of Earth, right? I don't know what number of Earth it is, but they do like Earth 482 or some shit. 616 and stuff. Fantastic Bore. You took the... I mean, hey, you might be right, but you took the easy way out with that review. How about Fantastic Snore? That would have been better. Anyway, the core 4 of stars have great chemistry. The director brings a fresh feel to the proceedings, and an epic score helps to alleviate... Yeah, the music has been up there in the trailers. The music has been very good. Damn, we're getting a lot of 5 out of 5s, 8 plus, 10 out of 10. Look at that, 10 out of 10 right there. It's just fine. It's not revolutionary as it's stunted by the same constraints that the MCU often saddles its cast and characters with, but it's at least an attempt to build a different world and let this family shine in it. Okay. Overall, The Fantastic Four First Steps is a fantastic film. And that is a great point. A lot of the problems with the MCU is that they completely ignore other movies like Incursions, all this stupid shit and stuff, like all the things they brought up, they ignore that stuff in future movies, and then they add another stupid thing to add on where it doesn't even feel like a universe anymore. Here, at least it's a completely different world. I guess we're supposed to ignore, certain things still, but whatever. It's better than being put into this world and, the Fantastic Four was always there since the 60s, no, it's a completely different world. Like, that's why. Overall, Fantastic Four First Steps is a fantastic film that explores themes of family, heroism, parenthood. It's presented with heartfelt storytelling, stunning visuals, and emotional depth. Strong performances and gorgeous production design enhance an otherwise middling Marvel installment. Makes a slight improvement from the preceding trilogy of terror. I guess because it wasn't really a trilogy, but they just mean the last 3 movies. But Marvel still can't quite nail what the promise of tracking. This is a family-first spectacle with massive stakes, perfect casting, and a retro futuristic vibe that allows this movie to breathe on its own. It absolutely nails the tone and feels so stylistic, dishing out comic references left and right. Cool. All right. Finally, a good, not great Fantastic Four movie. The cast chemistry brings this emotional story about love, family, love, and sacrifice to life. Galactus is terrifying. Joseph Quinn and Vanessa Kirby are the standouts, but everyone's great. Okay. Yeah, Joseph Quinn looked like he was a lot of fun. Or he'll be a lot of fun. My problem with the cast is that I really like what's his name, Moss Baccarat Krakow Whip, whatever his name is. I can't say his name, but I really like him. He was Eben Moss Baccarat, I think that's his name. He was fantastic as Micro, which I guess we're gonna ignore that. I guess it doesn't really matter. First of all, it's a different world. And now he's a rock man. We do see him as a human, I think, in the movie. But they're moving that Punisher stuff into the MCU, so. Whatever. I don't think we'll ever see Microchip again. So, but he was great as Micro, and he was also great in Andor for a small role in there, and of the various other things he's been in that I've seen. He had a very small role in that Jennifer Lawrence movie, where she dates a 17-year-old, which it makes more sense in context. I made it sound way worse. What the fuck was that movie called? He had a really small role in that. Anyway, yeah. There are no real character traits, no personalities, no obvious chemistry or spark between our key players. Damn. Okay, so Chris did not feel it at all. Marvel has been bland before, but rarely this lethargic and indeed uninterested in its own cartoon mythology. Whoo! She instead of racing to tie into a larger Marvel narrative, it builds its own identity, powered by rich character work, stylish design, and a deep understanding of what makes this team so endearing. Yeah, IGN gave it a 7. That's crazy. These first steps might not be the great strides I was hoping for, but they are sure footing for the Fantastic Four to officially leap into the MCU. Okay, this restart of the Fantastic is a step in the right direction, led by Pedro Pascal. This film is decidedly family-friendly with good chemistry between the... Isn't it about, like, a motherfucker about to eat the entire world? And there's a... I heard there's sacrifices? That's what I remember. I guess family-friendly because it follows a family. There's going to be a baby. There's probably going to be baby shenanigans. Another superhero movie this year that'll have a stupid baby. Most likely CG, at least in some scenes. Between their principles and wonderful retro stylings and the costumes and set, etc. Marvel's family gets a scene stealing Vanessa Kirby and spectacular visuals. Okay, I mean Vanessa Kirby's always great, so that's not surprising. This Marvel outing commits the cardinal sin of being not only predictable but even worse, boring. It's a fantastic bore. Outstanding superhero cinema, and I can't wait to see it again. Feels like I feel like he's could be wrong. Is he usually positive about the MCU? It feels less like a victory than it does a total surrender. You have to walk before you can run, but at this point the MCU is back to crawling on its knees. Okay, maybe not. And at this point it seems like it might be too afraid to ever stand back up again. Whoo, damn, bro. All right, well I got to refresh. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really positive reviews. 4. It's not like one of those like, oh, it's 88%, but everybody's giving it like 3 out of 5s, 3.5 out of 5, 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. There's a lot of 9s and 10s here. Here's another. Well, this is the same person, but 5. There's a 9. There was a bunch of 9s and 4.5s and 8s and 10s and stuff. So, but that doesn't mean anything to me still. Like, hey, I read these and I get excited when I hear good things, but I have to bring myself back and know that I've been burnt plenty of times, and critics don't always know what the fuck they're talking about. I do like Sean Chandler though, and I usually gel with what he has to say. Fantastic Four is a breath of fresh air for the MCU. It delivers all the humor and action you expect, but does so with its own cinematic language. It features some of the best world building in the long-running franchise. I mean, I guess it kind of has to if it's going to build its own world, right? It's got to build it. I mean, it's only 2 hours long too. All right, now there's 100 reviews. Maybe that means she'll be a top critic, right? Come on, give me her. She's gotta be here. She'll watch what I say. Give me her. Give me. All right, let's go to Metacritic. 60. Oh wow, it's actually less than I said. 72, right? Okay, so I was way off on Metacritic. Ooh, maybe she's here. Is she on Metacritic? I actually have no idea. I would like to see what. Yeah, let me see what the negative review is. IGN. First estimate marks a slight improvement over from the preceding trilogy. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Guardian overall very silly movie though. It's keeping the superhero genre afloat. Aloft, whatever. The best superhero movies let you ignore how ludicrous the plots are, but the silliness of the Fantastic Four is always in your face. Okay, damn, it's always silly. The trailers didn't make it look like super silly too, which is crazy. I mean, I get the Silver Surfer and fucking it's a surfer, but like for the most part at this point, like we're kind of used to that kind of silliness, But they're making it sound like it's like silly, even ignoring that, ignoring that there's a Silver Surfer, there's a Rock Man, there's a Fireman, there's a Stretchy Man. I'm assuming the baby's gonna do some weird shit. Galactus might look goofy or something like that. I don't know. A lot of reviews saying Galactus is really cool, which is good because I mean it can't get any worse than Fart Cloud Man. So I don't know what I'm looking at, but yeah, Pedro Pascal's in fucking everything right now. He was in this. He's in that fucking Eddington movie. Where is that? He's in, of course, Fantastic Four. Together looks so fucking good, dude. I really want to see that. Anyway, Fantastic Four first steps. Sadly, she's not here. I wanted to read her. Well, I guess next time I'll read her. Anyway, so reviews are solid. Oops. Nope. I do not want to bookmark this. Anyway, not amazing on Metacritic, but better on Rotten Tomatoes. So there you go. That's it. We're good. I have a headache, so I'm going to stop. Bye.